the master of the bite. With my wisdom and experience, I'm setting the pace, turning yard sale, junk into gold and in the race.
Oh, dear God, save me.
In the morning light.
What up? What up? We were waiting on Dave. He had to load his bong, so it took us a while. So there you go.
No way.
I'm like, Dave, is 6 out. Are we ready yet? Come on.
Keep blaming it on me. What the hell? It was Jacob's fault.
Yeah, I was busy.
He's talking.
You know.
I didn't forget about it. I'm sitting here. I'm like, yeah, Johnny's real serious. They're in there. They're in there using Chat GPT, folks. If my wife can figure this out, Chat GPT, because Jacob is gonna start selling his bread. So that's they've come up with that one. There's that one. And I like the first one. She likes the last one. Instead of NASA, it's NABA.
Well,
So I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see who we've missed since damn it, Dave. Minutes late. Flipping good first. Glenn, what up? Craig. Oh yeah, they got secrets. When you come in, you're marked for they follow you around. I think you're on the list. Eric, good evening, good evening. Ping. Who else we got? Anybody else that I missed? Jacob, what's up? And John. Stellar Bricks. Craig, go to timeout. Damn right. Craig, go back to timeout. So, and Larry, what's happening? All right. Barking Bird. Holy hell. Al's in the chat. Al, I miss your videos. By the way, your sense of humor that comes through video so well. So we miss your videos. They're Barking Bird. Robin, what's happening? So yeah, it's. I was telling Dave before the show, in case y'all were wondering. So here I am. I'm at the thrift store, and I take a picture of Johnny. I'm like, Johnny, this thing is $300. You want it? And so what was $300? It's a KitchenAid 27 cubic foot refrigerator. She's hated our refrigerator since we bought this house. That refrigerator was here. She's bitched about it. I shorted out the lights, so it's got no lights. One of the drawers is busted. In case you've not priced a drawer for a refrigerator, the drawer's $150
plus shipping.
And so we're like, she's like, I'd rather just take our chances with the fridge from the thrift store. I'm like, and she says, does it work? I'm like, yeah, they tested it. It's cold right now. And so me and Jacob go to pick it up. They help us load it. In case you're wondering, and you have a Toyota Sienna and you want to throw this big ass refrigerator in the back of your Sienna, it fits and it's pretty damn easy.
It can be done.
So yeah, it just slides right in there. Roman, you're almost banned. You can't mention the Buckeyes in here. Go back to rooting.
Did you see that? How dare he?
Go back to rooting for Cleveland. Damn it. You're a lot better as the loser.
Amish boys don't know anything about football.
John. John says, look up the drawer on eBay. No shit. Where do you think it's $150, that dude? If you want to come defend yourself and your honor, there you go.
All right, I bought it.
It's $150 on eBay. Anybody wants to come make it? Your requirement is you got to have clothes on. That's it. No other requirements. And you have to wear them through the whole show. So there you go. None of that showing your body parts. So
no scratching.
No scratching.
So, but the problem is when you don't. I wish I had video of it, but I was too busy trying to push the stupid thing in. So the hand truck I have is a very good one. It's the Costco hand truck at Costco from Costco. And so it's too short to bring it up the stairs because you can't get enough leverage on it to have to bend down. And I'm old. I'm damn near 56 years old trying to. And so we ended up laying it on the steps and pushing it onto a duvet. You had to take the doors off to get it in the front door, and then we had to stand that damn bitch up. Man, it's insane. But I should have got a picture of us shoving it in there. Man, the guy at the thrift store goes, "You use this thing like a truck." I'm like, "Yeah, just like a damn truck." When I bought it, I'm like, I need the biggest cargo van, the cargo minivan, and it and the Honda are pretty dang close. I think there's like 2 or 3 cubic feet between the two of them. John can't multitask. What the hell? So that's been my exciting adventures. Actually, we went to the first yard sale of the year today. Is that exciting? Um, there was a 5. So shout out to Stephen Ross. Thanks, buddy, for letting us know. There was a 5-family uh, rummage sale today.
A what?
I didn't wear a camera. I picked up a pair of Hokas, a pair of On Clouds, a Spot Bot, a Bissell Spot Bot, if y'all know what those are. Those things sell very well on eBay, by the way. They're 50 or $60. The On Clouds were, I forget what model they were, but I think the cheapest ones that were on eBay were 75 used. So they're a good deal. Let's see, what else did I pick up today? A couple food processors.
Bet you I spent more than you did today.
Yeah. Trying to think what else.
Just did it.
What else did I buy? Can't think of anything else. It's terrible. Oh, I bought an alternator today, so it'll be here Tuesday.
There you go. Should be a fun job.
Yeah, 4 hours is what it is. It's not hard. Oh damn, it's Baby Beard. What's up, Baby Beard?
Oh,
Are you enjoying the last 3 days as much as I am?
What do you mean? Oh, everything that's going on? Yeah.
Just watching Big Orange, just mess with people. I mess with people and I
came
enjoy
back
it. But
today.
I am nothing compared to the Big Orange. He has the entire country to. He basically messes with the entire world. It's pretty awesome.
He's an amazing man. Could you imagine just having that much power? Like he's like a demigod. He's like
It's my dream one day to have FU money and it not matter.
Right. Like as soon as he got into office, they're like, look, we're dropping the charges and anything against you. We're done.
Hey, I've got the ads on conservative. Man, Wednesday I made $8.05 from the live. It went down from $8.56 from the Wednesday before when I had it on medium. If we don't break $9 tonight, by the time we finish 2 hours, I'm gonna put it on aggressive and just let YouTube just worry the shit out of y'all.
Not aggressive.
But yeah, it's man, there's stuff out there. So if you're into thrifting and those kind of things, right now is for the next probably 3 weeks, especially as we come to the end of January, and people get their, people are donating. They were trying to get tax returns early, and now they're trying to clean up houses and get stuff right. That's what one of the ladies today at the rummage sale said. This stuff ain't going back in my house. I want the space. A lot of people are in that mode first of the year. They're making promises to themselves that they're not going to keep, and all those fun things. So it's a good time. Baseball, I've got another one lined up. I got to edit it tonight, so hopefully it'll come out tomorrow. Going to Walmart tomorrow. Those Legos that I'm chasing, there are 8 of them at that same store that I haven't made it to yet. So they're still there. So what does that tell me? So folks, the one thing, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I do Deal Soldier now. That's why I'm looking for inventory through Walmart. There's a link below, and it tells you how to get signed up to the Discord. If you go to a store and it says the Legos are there and you can't find them, understand this. Go find a Walmart employee, talk to them for 3 minutes, and then you'll realize that that's the same person who's in charge of resetting all the stuff. And you need to go back and look into Legos, because that person that couldn't complete a sentence and looked at you like you're insane is the same one who can't go Lego number blah 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 is supposed to go here. That chart confuses the hell out of them. They just put stuff half-ass up there. And so the Legos that I'm gonna go look for, the store has 8 of them at $35. That tells me that they're on a shelf somewhere and nobody knows they're on clearance and they're in the wrong spot.
Yep.
Just gotta find them.
That's already worked twice. I've already been to 2 stores to find Legos. So that's a secret tip there.
The secret.
Been stolen.
Yeah, let a weirdo from. Yeah, you're right. Let a weirdo from Missouri.
Who's talking
Yeah.
shit?
I didn't think Larry. Larry's in the chat. He's not in here.
Yeah,
Larry's in the chat. The weirdo. I thought the weirdo from Missouri was Larry.
I went to an auction the other day and bought these sections of Bachman track. 10 of them sell for $220, and I've got 17 of them, and I paid. I want to say I paid $20. It was in a freaking big Rubbermaid trash can, and I paid $20 for the whole thing.
Nice.
There's money out there to be made, people.
It's out there if you just go looking for it.
You could be a blind man and find it.
Paige, how are you this evening? Barry's done snuck in here on us. I'm not sure of a lot of things there, Paige, but the one thing I know John is good at conspiracy theories. He's good at telling you apocalyptic end stories, and he's damn good at selling on eBay. So if he tells you that that something is worth something, I would believe him on that.
Oh my Lord, Paige. It said that Roman.
Baseball. What are you talking about? Am I picking up those Legos in the bag for $2? No. I've only found them at one store and they were 50 cents. So yeah, I bought them all. I'm not paying $2. Mine were 50 cents. Yeah, I've got a big plastic tub full of them. I think I've got 60 of the one and like 44 of the other. I bought a little over 100. I mean, they're 50 cents, and on Amazon they're selling for like $9.99 for one and $8.99 for the other. I gotta send them in. They've got to go FBA. So I'm gonna send those in. Ooh. John is the best at being a bad YouTuber.
Number one. Everybody from the group chat's coming out now.
I know, right?
We have one of the Larrys in the chat, but Mr. Sadie's here, but I haven't seen Larry Way Out One in a while.
Oh yeah,
Nashville.
Yeah, he's another weirdo from Missouri. What the
I
hell?
know, but at least he came to the Nashville thing.
Dale Thompson, what's up? Nice to see you tonight. North Georgia Picker, howdy howdy.
Larry
Do you know how long it's been since?
So North Georgia Picker, the story on the coffee is most of it is not on sale. They put it on sale, and then all of a sudden they pull back.
Yep.
You
got to keep checking, man.
But I check it every morning. I did not check it this morning. I'm lying. Let's see if it's any. Let's see if any of my stores have it.
Wasn't it like what happened one day? You went back to the house and like you looked at another store, like 50 of them popped up like dirt cheap. Like and you went back out.
Folks, you can't be scared to go. If you find a deal, you got to go. You know what?
Go for it.
This is my time. it was meant to be, and you got to go. Oh shit! I went to Amazon. I don't care anything about Amazon. Why did I open Amazon? I want you to open Walmart.
Yeah.
There's an Amazon link. All right, so here's the Starbucks. That's it. That one will work. Man, I get messages on all my social media about they want me to drop ship. They're going to drop ship my Amazon account. They're going to do all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, no, you're not. So in case you're keeping record, Dave, the filing cabinet, the 4-foot filing cabinet, no problem. It fits in the 4-foot horizontal. It fits in the van. Refrigerator fits in the van.
Shit, everything fits in the van.
16 large boxes will fit in the van. If you use, John's done got fancy on. Let's look at the camera, follow him around like he's some kind of diva.
What the hell?
He is the diva.
I'm a superstar.
Damn it. Okay, hey Dave. After the show, guess what we're doing?
What are we doing?
One of my stores got the coffee on sale.
Oh shit. Zoom.
Hey, you gotta check it every day. I didn't check it. All
That's
right, let's.
key, you know. It's not gonna be easy, but fucking shit's out there.
Okay, HG. So now, should I check them all, or am I just going for the one flavor?
All of them.
What are you doing?
But all the other stores, so I've got 11 stores around me, at least 11, and only one has got them on sale right now. So you can't. That's why you got to have a deal soldier. Link in the description. You got to have something that'll tell you, because the thing about Walmart is, and the secret, Craig, stop listening. You can't hear these secrets. Craig, close your ears.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
somebody blast Craig. Is the fact that they do clearance now, and they do regional clearance, but stores don't. Everybody doesn't go the same day like they used to, and so it provides a great opportunity for you to go. Wait a minute, there's one store. Let me run, and I'm working on a spreadsheet that's going to help with that, and then I'm going to open up the channel, the memberships, and I'm going to give you a lot more information on this. This is what I got planned coming. Also for February, because I want a spreadsheet that I can put in my phone that I can look at store by store and go, I looked up these 14 things. Only 3 of them are at this store. Now I'm gonna go to the next store, look at it, and go, well, there's 6 of these things I need to look at. It's very hard to look into Discord. I'm too old to be thumbing through this Discord on a phone. With reading glasses on in Walmart, it's terrible.
Discord is great for a computer, but it becomes a little bit
Right.
Difficult, clunky, a little clunky on the phone.
Did John go back to his OnlyFans studio back there? Yes, he did.
Butthole pictures make good money, Craig.
What? See those smart locks, Scott?
Did I say what?
Did you look at those smart locks?
I did not. I want me a camera that follows me around like I'm somebody important.
You are somebody important.
Man, I'm a nobody.
He pays somebody to do that. Don't you worry about
it. So look, these coffee are $3. Once this store had in one flavor they have 15, and so this one I'm currently getting $15.99 on Amazon. And so if this thing costs me $35 for a month, this is going to fix. I'm going to make $6 profit, and I'm going to pick up 15 of them. That's going to cover the next few months. It makes this. It makes it where you go, holy crap! You got one item can easily you're making money and paying for the stupid thing. It's absolutely amazing. Some resellers have more buttholes than others. Ads popping up. Man. All right, Glenn, watch the whole thing. Don't come back until you've watched it. I'm now an ad pimp. Because right now on my screen, if you don't watch it all the way through, it puts a little X by your name, and I'm about to kick you out. Okay, so the rules for the ads and the like button are exactly the same. If you don't watch the ad and hit the like button, your house is the next one to go up in flames. The laser from the U.S. government, unless you've got a blue house, is going to burn you down, like it's burned down Hawaii and California. You're next.
Unless
My
your house
room
is gold.
red.
You got two choices.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you need to paint it blue.
Yeah.
I know. I do. That's why I'm
How
wearing a
can you-
blue hat.
I'm like, how can you wear a Chevrolet hat and your wife is a diehard Ford lady?
Well, I like Fords too, but I drive a Chevy truck, and I had a Corvette, but I sold it.
How do you feel about the Ford Ranger?
Ford fucking Ranger?
Ford fucking
That one?
Ranger.
I think
know this truck.
I like the Ford Bronco.
Yeah, but since Wednesday, I was going to go yesterday, but I couldn't go because Josh and John made me record the podcast, so I didn't run around to Walmart yesterday. And then today I went estate selling because I'm a degenerate. I like buying old stuff. I like going through dead people stuff. Craig, you can live now. Alabama is currently number 4. Currently number 4. But it's tomorrow is half price day. I went to all the estate sales, but 2. Maybe I'll go to them tomorrow on my way to Walmart. We're undefeated right now. Alabama basketball is currently undefeated. I'm creepy. If I'm creepy, what the hell does that make you, Tom?
Oh boy,
That's awful. Is what that is. Where's
Poor
John?
Tom.
What did he talk about tonight? I was helping Jacob clean the refrigerator, so I was listening a little bit, but
I've been
did he have
watching.
any groundbreaking news tonight? Flipping ain't cheesy. I know you're out there.
I've been watching people over on District go live. I was trying to bid. Somebody sold a damn pendant over there tonight. One of those precious. I had sold a Precious Moments. It's like that Limax China stuff. They
Mhm.
had one similar, and it sold for $3. I'm like, I sold one of those on eBay for $100. I'm like, trying to bid, and it wouldn't let me bid. I'm like, you son of a.
That's
Did
no good.
they have you blocked or something?
No, I don't know. It was
Check
in
there.
J Ride Flips. It was in his district, and maybe I'm not. I don't know. Maybe
Anything set up by a fake reseller like Commonwealth Picker Kevin. Can't trust.
well, that was J Ride. That was his own district.
Does he have his own district, or is he part of Commonwealth?
No, he has his own district.
Okay.
You can go set one up over there. You could have you could have bearded
I
pickers.
talk to them. It's just not me. I don't want to be. I'll barely talk about some. I like talking about Deal Soldier because I like screwing around in Walmart. I don't want to have to convince people to come sell over there. And
Yeah,
try to
I
drive
mean,
traffic. That's not me.
I mean, if you had if you were like charismatic, like the crazy lamp lady, like I could imagine the money she's probably making off her district. Like, but none of us are that pretty and have that kind of charisma.
Kevin's nice all the time, and people love him, and so it's perfect for Kevin. I think he's doing a wonderful job, and it fits his personality. It's just, folks, the one thing I can tell you to make you stronger in your business and stronger in your life, know who the hell you are. Now, understand your weaknesses and your strengths. Try to improve on your weaknesses. Hammer your strengths. Hammer your strengths. And so, what do I know I'm good at? I know I'm good at hunting Walmart. I know that I'm good at making Walmart videos, even though my last one was terrible. I know I'm good at making fun. I'm good at making fun of Tom.
Just be real gentle, man.
Hold
Tell
on.
him if he wants to join, he's got to show us his butthole.
What's up, Larry?
I done moved you way to the bottom.
There he is. Larry Way Out One is on here. You coming back to Nashville?
He said he was.
Okay, good.
I hope so. I enjoy
We'll have
talking to you.
Larry and Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Both Larrys are good guys. I want both of them to come.
Yeah. Do we have a commitment from both of them yet?
Because if I can get Mr. Sadie there, I can get Todd there.
Oh yes.
I'll be real fucking gentle.
You're torturing him, not let him in.
And what's Tom thinking?
You little stupid son of a bitch.
There you go. Josh, there's plenty of room down here in Alabama, Mississippi. You realize how big of states Alabama and Mississippi are. Alabama's got 5 million residents. Mississippi's got like 3.8. There's lots of land down here with nobody down here. Although you're not okay, so you're not going to spas down here, Mr. Spa Day. You're not going snow skiing down here.
No.
You better bring some medicated powder, some stuff to help you with swamp ass down here. It'll take you some getting used to.
A lot of getting used to.
Yeah, when Dave comes here, his computers can't even stand humidity. They quit.
That's just Florida. Alabama was all right.
So, Kristen, are you coming back to Nashville? We saw Kristen in Nashville as well, Miss Rural Squirrel. One of your creatures almost got me today, Kristen. I was walking out of here back into the house, and a big fat squirrel was on the bird feeder and jumps down, and I'm like, dude, you're so lucky. If Phoebe was out here with me, she's faster than your little chubby self. And I go in there and tell Joni this story, and she's like, oh, that's what's his name. Joni's got the squirrels in the backyard's name, for God's sakes.
She knows them apart?
Yeah, the fat one. It's her.
No.
You demand spas in Alabama? No. We're not gonna ruin Alabama like that. She's totally outstanding. That's awesome.
Here's the link to the Nashville event.
Man. Ray and everybody from Nashville Flippers, they do a nice job. They're such nice people. I really enjoyed that last year. Hey, Baby Beard, it's not that far for you too now.
Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about trying to talk my wife into it. Noel, he's getting ready to graduate, so he's going to start being our babysitter because he'll be 18. I'll be like, you're staying home with these other little assholes, and me and your mother's going to travel. We're going to go some places. Do you believe he's 18? He's getting ready to graduate.
I did. No wonder I couldn't see. I'm like,
how long are you gonna leave him in timeout? Like,
Fuck, I don't know. I can't see.
I forgot he was down there. I would have said something.
yeah.
Hey, Tom, you coming to Nashville?
I was just sitting here. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I hope so.
We got some stuff going on that month. That whole month.
You know what? This is why I was so confused, Tom.
You must unlearn.
I'm pretty close, Roman. I'm pretty close to Nashville. It's only like 4 hours away. It's as close for me to go to Nashville almost as it is to go see Scott.
If they get 40 cleaned up, it'll only be 8 hours away from me. If they don't get it cleaned up, it's like 10 to 11 hours away from me.
So he says, who is the girl from your area that came last year? She sells beauty products. What's her name? What does she look like? The beauty prize. Are you talking about?
Jennifer?
Are you talking about Jennifer from New York?
Yeah, Jennifer from New York. Is she in the chat tonight? I haven't seen her yet.
Probably not. Mr. James, we were using you as an example on the podcast, James. So we talked about all your bad habits. It was lots of fun. Jennifer, yeah, she'll be there. Oh, Harlan sent me a text. Okay, so if you're going to book hotels, the Holiday Inn Express, they only have a few rooms left for those couple days, and they're $241 plus before you put taxes on it. I'm not paying $500 some dollars. So across the street is the Wingate. Harlan and I are already booked at the Wingate. We're staying at the Wingate. So if you want something a little more reasonable, the Wingate was $242 for 2 nights for a king suite. It was 101 plus tax. It ended up being $242. So we're staying across the street, but we'll be at all festivities and we'll come hang out with y'all at the Holiday Inn. We'll just act like we're there. What the hell with you two, Tom? What the heck? No, James, it's you're an easy one when you're trying to describe sellers that do things to their own beat. You're very easy to call your name because your model is your own and very nice. JT, what's up, man? So JT, did you go see Big Orange today when he was over there in your area? Tom, did you go see Big Orange?
Hell no. All I did was see the inside of my eyelids. I have slept all day long.
Oh, that's right. You still get over the flu, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, long blonde hair. That's Jennifer. She'll be there.
Oh, yeah.
Did I see where Josh is wanting to apply for citizenship?
I was telling that to Jennifer the other day. She was talking about something. I'm like, because she's thinking about doing whatnot. I'm like, you need to do what? People will just go in there just to listen to you talk.
Mm-hmm.
I hate my voice. I'm like,
don't matter.
I love your country accent. I talk to you every freaking day. I talk to my wife who's got just a bigger accent. That's all I ever listen to. That's the way that's the way God intended it.
She'd kill it on there.
So yeah, he's in California now. Yeah, so she's gonna start. She's been buying some stuff. She's probably gonna do in the vintage decor category. Maybe Josh, you and Tom don't look anything alike. What good's the passport gonna do?
Yeah. I read what he said. He said when Canada becomes a state,
when it becomes a state.
He was moving to Alabama.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to stand. Somebody said his prime minister was already here. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. He'd fit in like a sore thumb down here. Can you imagine that girly man who's running Canada? Can you imagine him in Alabama? Holy shit! Insecure, you're a long ways from home.
Tom, aren't you in Rock Hill?
I'm in Charlotte.
Charlotte? That's only 8 hours. Even if you go through Withville.
To get from Deep Run to California, that's a big stretch. They don't.
In other words, I expect you there.
Okay. I'll tell my wife.
Okay.
Jakester said.
That's right.
Jakester, a.k.a. the slumlord, says that he expects me there.
That's right.
Yeah, little Castro down here, he would not fit in.
No. No, it'll be a great time if anybody that can make it. It'll be a great time.
You went to South Lenore, that makes you Deep Run. That don't make you Kinston. You're stay to your roots, you're Deep Run. Tom, you know where Deep Run, North Carolina is?
No.
Pink Hill, North Carolina.
No.
Damn.
What the
You
hell?
never
Let
get
me
to the
look.
other end of the. You never get to the other end of the state.
Not very often.
Uh, it's
What'd you say? Deep end?
Deep Run. It's near Kinston.
Deep run. Okay. Is that over near Podunk?
You take a right at Podunk.
Okay.
Keep on going.
Uh,
No, you can't get there from here.
you can.
Let's see here.
Uh-oh. I thought I had sold something on eBay, and it's just an estimated delivery change. Right, whatever. Nashville, I will be. I've got it reserved for Wednesday, for Thursday, for Friday, for Friday.
You're coming in
I'm at the
Friday
market.
morning or Friday afternoon?
We'll be there. You can check in at 3. We'll probably leave here like we did last time. I drove Johnny all over the country to get there last. Oh, she's gonna fall for that one again.
You left at 6 a.m. to drive 3 hours, 2 hours. I mean, or was it 2.5? About 2.5, right? Because it's just north of Nashville.
Yeah. So, because I want to go to the flea market during Friday mornings, but I don't know. She's still carrying on, and she walks a little bit. She's talking about her foot hurts from. When I was in the doctor's office with her, and the doctor looked at her and said, "It could take up to 12 months for the pain and for it to go away and for you to fully heal." It took, this is proof that God exists right here. It took all my power and then some of the power from the Lord Almighty for me not to punch that man right in the face. I'm like, do you realize you just condemned me to the next 9 months of listening to my fucking ankle hurts? What the hell? What the
Jake,
hell?
what was the name of the town that the convention's at?
Goodlettsville.
Nashville.
No, it's I want it's in a little
Goodlettsville.
Yeah.
community. It's
It's north of Nashville. It's Goodlettsville. It's
I just seen how far it was from the Louisville Internet. I mean, not Louisville. Why the hell did this send me to Louisville?
Kristen, if I am above ground, I will be going to yard sales. It could rain, it could snow, it could whatever. I'm still going to yard sales if I'm above ground.
Nashville.
Here's the address for the hotel.
Is that?
That's for.
Tom, if I had to guess, it's probably 20 miles from the airport.
Yeah, and like Scott said, the Wyndham is right across the street. You can walk back and forth easily. And that was where we had stayed the first time. Uh-oh.
Oh, he said enough of you.
Carol, don't you go misgendering us. What the hell? Hey, Tara and Jim are here. Y'all need to come down to Nashville. It ain't like y'all are like, what's that, an hour from you guys? Hour and 20 minutes? Come on.
What
He
happened?
fall out of his chair.
I think he did. Do you have life alert? I'm falling and I can't get up.
What are you doing down there, Tom? Tom had to go say his prayers.
Why are you here?
He was under his desk looking for Nashville.
It's gotta be down here somewhere.
Gotta be down here somewhere, you sons of bitches.
Old Tom.
That is why you fail.
Oh my god.
All right, man.
Welcome back, sir.
That way.
Yeah. So Kristen, the yard sales are way better. So the one thing I can tell, the National Flea Market is very organized. It's very clean. It's nice, but the prices are not great. They've turned it into a glorified. For the most part, it's an antique mall, and so I will be yard selling. Yard selling. And yes, I am bringing the keys to the topper. Don't worry, we'll be able to store stuff up there this year. No more of this carrying around sales on vans.
Hmm.
Yes, Jim on down. We'll have a good time. All night Saturday night, listen to Jim stories. Man, that'd be awesome right there. Is what that'd be.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know. So John has requested. John requested this.
What the fuck's he saying?
There you go, John. John, did you have anything important to say on your show tonight? I saw where I was trying to help with Jacob with the refrigerator. I saw where you and Jenna were arguing about rapping.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that dude spelled raping with a W. He didn't spell rapping. What the hell? And I don't think Jenna ever figured out that he misspelled rapping with one P.
I just listed that train track and I've got a message from somebody. It's like, would you consider an offer? Probably. I'm gonna go see. Or
Somebody. Okay, who in the chat is messing with John?
Who's John?
No.
What?
no, I made a mistake. So the train people, they either want to beat you down, or they're like, I get to tell this guy he screwed up, and that's either way. It's just they're like, you messed up.
Like, damn it, man. You caught that.
You want to know how you really get them all off their game, John? You tell them this.
Oh, we got both kinds. We got country and western.
Yeah, I'm straight.
We got both kinds. What kind of music you playing here? We got both kinds. Country and western.
Yeah. I'm coming in hot.
Well, that. How eBay Germany implementing promoted listings for as long as one person views your sponsored listing? If it sells to someone else organically, you still pay the fee. That seems like bait and switch. Isn't that bait and switch? Yeah. They can activate the fee. Oh my. Nobody here. Nobody on the panel got snow, Carol.
What? No, we had snow. We had more snow today.
Oh, did you get snow? Okay,
Yeah,
Jacob got snow.
We had about a half an inch of additional snow. Ours isn't all gone yet from the last snows. But it was starting to melt, and now it's below freezing. It's black ice out there everywhere tonight.
Terrible.
Did you see the Facebook meme where the guy is snowboarding on the off ramp of 526 in Charleston?
It probably wasn't a meme, you know.
Well, I mean, he was. I don't know what you'd call him. Anyway, it was a little video of him snowboarding down the off ramp on 526.
Pensacola, Florida, had more snow between the 15th of December and now than Anchorage, Alaska has. Let that sink in.
It's like damn global warming.
What the hell?
I don't give a damn if it is.
I like snow, all right. I just don't like cold rain.
James, we don't know what snow is, and we don't care.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I know
It is. Well, hell, we're back below freezing. It made the 40s today, and that was a glorious thing. I live in the South, not to deal with that crazy mess.
You know, I don't know how people like Bridget and Nikki and Sally, they live way up north and they have 2 feet of snow at a time. My fat ass would have already been moved to Alabama.
Tell Satan to crank up the thermostat because we're ready.
I mean,
The South is ready to thaw out and bake. Let's go.
that's right.
First person bitches about the heat gets punched in the throat. They can move to Wisconsin or somewhere crazy, or North or South Dakota. If y'all want to be cold, go to North Dakota.
Yeah.
Montana's got plenty of space for you to sit out there with you, some buffalo, and a damn snowdrift. Kelly, that's 100% true, Kelly. It snowed when it snowed here. I didn't leave the house for 2 days. They were showing on TV and all over the internet, people's cars and ditches and everywhere else, and I'm like, right. That's what happens. I can't imagine. Whenever y'all go somewhere, Terry, I bet Jim just bitches for the whole trip about people not being able to drive in the snow. I bet for the minute he gets in the car to the minute y'all park it, he's bitching about it.
You know what's so sad about it is the people in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I live here, can't drive when it is sunny and damn 70 miles an hour, 70 degrees. They can't drive. So throwing a little snow or ice into the situation just makes it that much worse.
The people in Tennessee really can't drive. That's the worst state in the union for people driving. Tennessee. Them knuckleheads out on that road out there migrate down here every day, and I cuss Tennessee drivers out every day.
Why do they come to Huntsville?
It's only 12 miles to come to work. It's 12 miles to Tennessee.
Is there anything up in their neck of the woods to work at?
They live across the line because Tennessee doesn't have a personal income tax.
Oh. So they end up paying.
But they drive on Alabama roads and make life difficult for Alabama people who have to pay for it here.
They don't have to pay anything north for Alabama.
Sales tax is about it.
No, because when I lived in when I worked in South Carolina, I had to file North Carolina and South Carolina income tax, but I did not get all of my North Carolina back. I got a credit for my South Carolina to a percentage, but I didn't get all of my North Carolina back.
Even if they pay, they still need to stay out.
Yeah.
We'd rather not have their money. Tell them to go.
It's like the Mohidians. Man, we got so many Ohioans, Ohidians, whatever you want to call them, tags running around Charlotte.
Don't let the lottery get up, because then you got idiots from Tennessee and idiots from Alabama trying to get to the lottery, and it's a collision of stupidity, and it's just awful. He stays in when it snows. Kelly got 10 inches from the last storm, man. And you still live there. You hadn't put a for sale sign out there.
My nephew lives at Myrtle Beach, and they had like 6 to 8 inches of snow.
Thank goodness. And when it snowed here that Thursday, it was gone by Sunday. That was very nice.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Saturday you can move around Saturday. I got out and did some things Saturday. It wasn't bad. Yes, JT. I'm saying Tennessee drivers are worse than Louisiana.
Let it snow one day, let it be gone the next.
I don't deal with Louisiana drivers. I deal with Tennessee drivers. They're either Tennessee or Lawrence County, Alabama. One of the two of them. They terrorize me.
Well, Glenn probably got more snow than.
Oh, I'm sure he did. We didn't get any. It went below us.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
They said hell would freeze over before Trump made it to the White House again, and I guess hell must be somewhere in Louisiana.
a lot of people say that, Kelly. A lot of people that live up there in the snow enjoy the fact that it makes you tougher than the rest of them, and people aren't coming up there. We used to think that about summer down here, but people are starting to tolerate the heat. I'm like, come on, 8 or 10, 100 days in a row, chase these people out of here.
Do you have a bunch of snowbirds come down?
We have a lot of tourists and people moving here because of they keep putting Huntsville on all them damn lists about nice places to live. I'm like, this place sucks. Y'all go away.
Well, how was the school system there? Or how is the school system?
They're great.
They test, most of them test high because of the sheer number of engineers and smart people that live here. The schools generally test high as good schools because of that.
They're good schools.
I mean, there are a couple bad ones here or there, but for the most part, if you stay around Huntsville and any of the surrounding areas, they're generally all pretty good. A lot of them. There's 5 or 6 high schools up here. Harlan can tell you all of them. I don't know which ones they are.
Why can Harlan?
Because he's born and raised. He's born and raised here. He knows all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
He hangs out at the high schools.
That's what I was thinking he was implying, you know?
He's been here his entire life. So where I'd have to think about what high schools are in the area, he's heard them his entire life.
He's like, the thing about high school girls is I get older and they stay the same age.
That man's almost married again. What are you talking about?
I know he's a winner. That dude's a winner. He better.
Oh, absolutely. I called Harlan this morning to remind him of that rummage sale. I called him in for a few minutes. It's hard to find somebody, but that's a good dude. That's a good dude.
I told him, I said that she's got the cooler last name, so he ought to take her name if they get married.
All right, Larry. Yeah, the Wingate, if y'all missed it earlier, they're running out of rooms and they're really expensive. So Harlan and I have decided, you know what? Y'all already know we're cheap. And we're cheap. We're staying at the Wingate across the street because it's only $101.
And they only got a single bed, so.
No, they've got queens too.
Mm-hmm.
You can get double queens or
they're sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both good hotels. That was where we stayed the first year.
And I think it's been remodeled some since then because they definitely painted it. It's white now instead of that green color. Yeah,
it had looked last year when we were there. It looked like they had just redone all of it. I had walked over there and it looked pretty nice. I didn't go in any of the rooms, but
you're trying to pick up a date or something.
I mean, I thought about it. About 30 seconds, and I walked down.
Either that, or you're trying to put David in another hotel so you don't have to listen to him.
He hasn't committed whether he's coming yet or not. I told him he could. I've got the room booked, so
tell him it'll be don't disappoint his elders like that. He needs to come on.
He has a lot of fun.
He like to got me killed last year.
He still talks about that.
Running across the street like we're fucking crazy in front of cars. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he still talks about that one.
I'm like, I know you're used to damn buggies and horses, but shit, that damn thing's fast.
Yeah, don't follow everywhere. Don't. There's a reason we call him Danger Dave. Just saying. That's what he is in my room.
All jacked up on Mick Ultra.
That's your beer, Tom?
Hey, somebody else acknowledged the person that's late. I can't even say hello to him. I can't even say hello to him tonight because he's so freaking late. What time is it? We've been going an hour, and I was 6 minutes late. So that means he's an hour late.
Yep.
Did Todd make it back yet? Have you talked to him today?
I have not. I'm trying to find some. Okay, here you go. This is what I have for you.
Don't fail me again.
Jake's camera probably has a low FPS.
Hey, Mr. Sadie.
No.
No. If I'm going to drink, I ain't drinking damn horse piss.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh
I'm drinking that shit.
yeah.
And this is Craig is saying, and this said she thought he was back, but he's already got. Why do y'all go on these damn cruises just to get COVID? It's fucking.
Did he get COVID?
So Larry says he's going to see Slim.
Slim Jim. He's going to see Slim Jim from the Street Cats. I think. I think that's what he's saying. Little Steve.
I haven't.
Oh yeah, I know Little Steven Underground.
It's amazing. Y'all pay all that money to go ride around with a bunch of loud kids, bouncy bows, worried about people. That crazy woman. Have y'all seen the TikTok of the woman? She goes, "When I go on a cruise, I do this," and she's putting stuff in the peephole. She's putting the lock on it. She's putting the towel in the door. She's putting the alarm under it. She's paper clipping or whatever the windows together. She's looking in the mirror for cameras. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't worry
Stay
about
home, for God's sake.
If somebody wants to watch all of this goodness in the nude, at least they can send me a PayPal. You know? I mean, really.
What do you think about?
What the fuck's he saying?
What do you think about the rumor going around that Obama's dating Jennifer Aniston?
Can we be for real here?
Yeah.
Her either with the mask on or the plastic surgery. Jennifer Aniston in the 90s was one of the most beautiful women out there, and you can turn on every whatever night it was, and her ladies are at attention. But now she looks like a fucking tranny.
Maybe that's kind of his it's kind of his motif. It could have been part of the deal.
Oh my god. She was on late night with somebody and early a couple months ago, and the rumor was back then, and she denied it, and then they mentioned something about Michelle, and I'm like, maybe she's trying to hit Big Mike.
Big Mike.
And she was a little slower to answer about Michelle. She had to think about it. I'm like, uh-huh.
They're I think the world's going nuts.
You know what?
It is, man.
It's sort of leaning back towards normal now, though. Have you noticed that all the media is not about some bullshit thing all the time?
John, you want to know the scary thing? Is if we are not living through pre-apocalypse and about to come to the apocalypse, how much worse can it get around this damn joint? How many the freaks are out and in control of pop society? Can it get any more degenerated?
It could. It could
get really worse. But you know what? I just think people are just swinging back. Okay, I don't have a thing against trans people. I know several trans people. And you would not be able to tell that they're guys, okay, if you looked at them. Because that's the thing. They want to look and identify as a woman, which means they want to look like a woman. These freaks out there, and yes, I said freaks, so if that gets your show taken down, Scott, I'm sorry.
Fucking shit.
Walking around with red hair and green beards, a full beard, you know, that doesn't fit the definition of a trans person.
I'm talking about fucking porn.
You better not show the knife and cutting the cheese. So
yeah. Did y'all heard about my show getting taken down midstream? Oh, that's right. Jake was watching it.
I was like, all of a sudden, I was listening to some tranquil music, and I'm like, I don't have autoplay turned on, and it ain't time for the show to be over anyway. I texted Scott, and I said, "Did you guys go offline?"
Me and Tom are just talking away, and YouTube said,
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Exactly. And it was. So anyway,
YouTube said,
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
What was the topic that got it shut down midstream? Don't say it.
Scott had a toy on the. He
It was
had
a pig, not
a
a topic.
toy on the screen.
Pew pew.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was a BB,
"It's just a BB gun."
but it didn't have the red orange tip on it.
right.
Did you have
So I
it
guess
disassembled, or it didn't come
it's
with one?
things. Pardon me?
Did you have it disassembled, or you didn't come with one?
No.
It didn't come
Oh, I
with
don't
one.
know.
They don't come with one if they're BB gun. How many times has Scott pulled a gun? About $1 for every time Scott pulled a
I
gun.
was just gonna say, right? But the BB gun's the one.
he's got to feel like they're just picking on him now.
So that's the reason. It's okay. I'm in the bad boys club now. I've had a show. I've had a video taken down. But I was freaking out. I'm like, what the hell happened? You know.
And then later on, I get this crazy voicemail.
I'll beat your fucking eyes.
That's too funny. It's all fun and games.
It's gonna take me an extra 6 months to get my check now because I didn't have that one show all there.
I know, right? On Wednesday, I'll donate half of my $8.09.
Okay.
I think it's that time, no?
I got a 1099 today, and I don't know who the hell it's from, and it must be from YouTube, and they're paying out. I mean, because I got a payout.
YouTube will say it's from Google.
No, this didn't say it. It says it's royalties. I don't have anything that I get royalties off of.
Are you a princess?
Yeah.
Royalty.
Oh, no.
I mean, royalties would be like if you wrote
Does
a
it not
song.
have a company on it?
Did you used to write music at any point?
It was like WW.
Craig says it says like XVI Holdings or something.
That's what it says.
Yeah,
That's what it is. It's like XX5
Wait,
or
what?
something like that.
It says XXX Holdings.
Yeah, I was just making a point. This BB gun is by Gameo. It's a P-23. If you ever see them, it's worth like $50.
Yeah, that's it, Craig.
But it looks like a real gun. You could get killed carrying this stupid thing around.
Shut up.
Poor SCG Collectible says it was Tom's porn earnings.
Is that Craig? That better. I need to go on. Say, what the hell is this? Do I have an OnlyFans page?
Somebody else. No matter. There's eyes for every butthole out there, people.
But you know, it's got my social security number on it, so you know. If it was one of you morons fucking with me, then they wouldn't have my social security number.
You shouldn't be laying around in bed with your camera on.
I'll be real fucking gentle.
That's what Tom was doing earlier. He's under his desk rehooking up his OnlyFans camera.
That's right.
he switches between butt cam and crotch cam.
Butt cam.
You know what?
That's terrible.
There's some girls that want to
Don't be
friend
too
me
proud of this technological terror
Facebook,
you've constructed.
and if they don't have OnlyFans, they should be. That's it. Damn, Craig. Okay,
Craig,
now I know what that is. Hey, Ping, how are you doing, honey?
Craig makes good money on the YouTube. He's got one video that keeps paying and paying and paying.
Yeah, that's what he just sent me or sent me his 1099 to see if that's what I got, and I'm like, damn, you need to turn out some more damn videos, dude.
That's what we tell him that at least once a week, but he's too busy doing whatever he does. Like
He's got stuff to do, man. What the hell?
he's got things and stuff to do.
Stuff's to do. Ain't got time for all that.
Jake, what's on your shelves behind you?
Looks like he's in an Amish store.
Soup bowls.
Widgets.
They're soup bowls.
No, I was just what it sort of looks like green bean cans back there. I didn't know whether he was in his kitchen or not.
He's down at the Amish store. He's down there taking inventory, don't you know?
Yep.
They're all for sale.
That's some of your merch.
Yeah, Starbucks mugs.
Have you we're going to step off the porch for a minute. Have you ever watched any of the people that have bought motels and they've renovated them and whatnot?
Yep.
How can you understand a bunch of Indians?
No, they're not Indians. They're like from Boston, and they're up in the what's the mountains called? The Poconos and whatnot.
How can you understand people from Boston? I talked to Carol in person. I couldn't understand a word she said.
That's because you have to learn to drop the aura. They don't say their auras.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Anyway,
you gotta talk real slow, like I'm stupid. God,
it's really. I mean, some of them are really interesting, Jay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's some very interesting ones out there. I've watched some of them.
I've been waiting for yours.
That's a nice hat. Shoot.
I tell you what.
He's getting ready to move down there where he's on skip where y'all going to Alabama. He's gonna move on down to Texas.
That's right. It's my not so Amish hat.
All right. If you know, it's that time. 3, 2, 1, go.
You're in Ohio, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in Missouri, in
Missouri.
the state of Missouri, in the middle of nowhere.
That's okay.
I need to
You're
move
making
south.
a good living.
I watch ADH Dave, and he's always talking about the Daytona, Florida area and how they can thrift all the time down there. And I'm like, that'd be a nice place to be.
Well, that's where Scotland needs to be since he likes looking through dead people's stuff.
Dead people stuff.
Toke it up. All right.
Which
all right.
I was looking for something.
Trying to check on my coffee supplies. So why do they only? So they don't have all of them marked down. They just have the one marked down.
I know what the hell. They keep me coming back.
How about the coffee that you bought from Walmart?
Yeah, I don't know who they think they're dealing with. I'll go over there and buy just 9. I don't care.
They don't know who they're dealing with. I don't give a fuck.
They can play with my emotions all they want to. I'll go buy the ones that.
I'll go somewhere else. I ain't shy.
You can put them on clearance one at a time. I'm gonna come buy them all one at a time.
There you go.
Let's check this other because so the grounds are not on sale. All right, jump. And then once you get using this site, using the search and then the jump function to. All right, here's the next one. Do they have another one on sale? Okay, so it must just be the K cups. Ooh, they got 19 of the K cups.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Don't worry, y'all want to see another Walmart video tonight? I'm gonna go make one tonight.
Go make one.
See y'all later. Gotta find my camera.
Is the resale game still lucrative? What do you guys think?
It's terrible.
I know, right?
All right. Da-da-da.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, you can make millions on
Ready? Let's go.
Amazon.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm ready for an adventure.
All the advertisements for programs, courses, and whatnot for showing for selling on Amazon seems to be really big these days. So Amazon must be turning their selling back on. Because Scott's always bitching about them not selling anything.
So right now, if you're keeping score at home, this store currently says between the two out of the three coffees, they say they have 28 boxes.
What is?
Go.
Is this like Starbucks Christmas blend? Is that what it is?
It's the super blend, man.
This,
Super blend.
super de duper blend.
I mean, like the most dopest super duper blend you can imagine. That's why
Yeah.
it's so hot. Like everybody.
So
wants
it's the holiday blend, it's the mocha, and the gingerbread.
Good old GB.
It's coffee, man. It's the biggest hustle in the world. Don't you know? Everybody wants that.
Yeah, that's right.
Just plain old black coffee.
Fuck yeah, man.
And don't you dare call it plain
Gotta have it.
coffee.
I gotta have it. Gotta have it now.
What did you say, Jake? Did you say there's no such thing as plain black coffee?
What?
Don't you dare call it plain. Black coffee is amazing.
Oh, I know. That's what I want. It's been years ago. First time I ever went into a Starbucks at Charlotte Airport. I walked up there and I was looking at it. Was like we were taking the 11:30 flight or the 1 o'clock flight to Las Vegas. It was 11 o'clock at night, and I walked up to the counter and I said, "Do y'all have plain black coffee?"
They looked at him like, yeah.
And the guy behind me tapped me on the shoulder and he said, "How dare you come into a Starbucks and ask for plain black coffee?" And then he busted out laughing. You know,
You better call it, "Can I have a cup of Pike Place coffee?" That's what you better call it.
I like an Americano with no ice, with no cream, no sugar.
Craig, you're closer than me. I doubt it.
Hey, you guys, you guys just got coffee or what?
I'm only 8 miles away.
It's too expensive. I can get a French vanilla from 7-Eleven that tastes just as damn good for a third of the price.
Oh, sorry. Blame your taste buds.
Y'all will have to watch the video tomorrow to see what I find tomorrow.
Jake, are you a connoisseur of Starbucks?
Oh, I worked there for 5 years, remember?
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's also why I sell this.
See,
I had neighbors that their son worked at Starbucks, and every Monday morning I'd go out the door and there'd be a bag of Starbucks ground coffee sitting out there.
Well, about to boycott them though, over what's coming in the next 2 weeks from their corporate office that they're announcing.
What?
Yeah, it's
What's going
more
on?
of this DEI stuff.
But apparently that was a fringe benefit. Was you got a pound of coffee every pay period or something?
Every week.
Every week?
I've gotten one of those from an
1
employee.
pound. Yeah, 1 pound of beans every week.
Yeah, she's like, I get it every week. What do you want? I was like, all right.
Yep. And 30% off everything.
Yeah.
At any Starbucks store that's a corporate store.
When did Starbucks bow out of selling online? How many years ago was that?
Oh, it's been 2017, I guess, somewhere in there.
They don't
That
sell
was the
online at
best.
all.
When me and Dusty
the
both
answer
got
right
taken.
there. That's why Starbucks is even obtainable or can't even do it.
Dude, they put that shit on clearance online, and me and Dusty ordered hundreds of boxes of that shit.
Oh yeah, a lot of people would.
And then you get enough free drinks with the stars to Johnny would drink all the stars.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
I had 18,000 points.
Yeah, you win. I've been up there, not that high, but
I should be making a video. Why am I still talking to y'all?
You
early.
sound like you had a little bit of a habit there, Jake. 18, or is that because of you buying all the stuff offline?
No, resale,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't bought more than maybe four drinks in the last 2 years, and that was mostly because I forgot. It was a cheap drink or something.
You never flipped them back into mugs?
I do once in a while. If I have points that will expire, I will.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah.
Otherwise, I just enjoy the extra fringe benefit.
Last time I was on the cruise, I went to their coffee shop and got a white chocolate mocha, which is what I get from Starbucks. And because the sign says tastes just like Starbucks, that's what they had on the wall. And I got that thing and I drank it and I said, "You need to take that sign down because it doesn't taste just like Starbucks." And one of the managers heard me say that. He said, "Really? It doesn't taste right?" I said, "No, it doesn't." He said, "Let me see your card," and he credited my charge back to my card.
I thought everything you got was free to eat.
No, gourmet coffees and stuff like that are not, unless you get their drink package. And I get their drink package. I get their liquor drink package for free because I stand at a slot machine too much. So,
all right. Anybody else got anything else to talk about before I go?
are you going to go to work?
I'm going to buy Starbucks.
How much have you sold of the one that you've already bought?
He's got a fever for the flavor.
I've got 7 left. I bought almost 200 boxes.
Really?
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm about to go buy 40 or 50 more that won't last the weekend.
When Scott brings Joni to Nashville in April, he'll be driving the Lincoln Navigator because she's going to be making him spend all that money he's making to get her a ride that she can be comfortable in.
She can be comfortable in the Toyota or stay at home. I don't care.
Now, you can't leave her at home. I insist on you bringing her.
She'll probably say, "If you're going to do some of the shit like you've done in the past, I'm staying at home."
No, she's the instigator.
Oh, is she?
She's terrible.
Because Scott, Scott had to wake her up in the middle of the damn morning because he can't find his key.
Or leaves the key at the house for the copper.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year she got mad at Jennifer because Jennifer ran out of liquor and I had to go get mine out of the room. I woke her ass up. Like, it ain't my fault. Jennifer gave all her alcohol away. I'm the only one with alcohol left. She didn't care.
She got over it in a few minutes.
Back to the 1099. YouTube takes a big old chunk. Just so all you YouTube wannabes, they take a big old chunk of your earnings.
So not your mama's. I can't see the rest of your name. Okay, so what's happened in the last 3 to 5 years? Okay, let's use our brains here. I know this is not an exercise for a Friday night. Most of y'all have done turned them off. What's different in the last 3 to 5 years that might take the distraction of some content creators? This is a subliminal message. I'll start the timer for you. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. Okay, so anybody know the answer? What's the difference in the last few years? Do I need to start the clock up again? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
I mean, TikTok Shop.
There's a new content. I mean, the invention of TikTok. That's taken a lot of YouTubers. Even Baby Beard makes TikToks damn near about every day. I see him. He comes up on my TikTok thing.
Got to make that money.
I always give him a heart. I need to start leaving you just the craziest. I'm gonna start leaving you just the off the wall, random as fucking comments.
Why the hell are you recording them two dogs fucking?
Apparently it does, Mr. Sadie. I don't know.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but okay, I will.
YouTube still pays way better than any of the other content.
Yeah, like TikTok don't pay shit, right?
I mean, you have to be in the affiliates. I mean, the affiliates is where you make your money. It's that you don't make the money with content.
But that's a huge difference in the last few years. Is the fact that a lot of if you go over there are so many people that would be making videos that never got to YouTube because it's a completely different world of resellers on TikTok. I mean, I'll see a few faces here or there that I recognize. You know, James, he's probably not with us still, but James makes videos over there or every now and then. So I'll just warn y'all, James is very, very just normal YouTube video creator. When you get over to TikTok, that's a different James. James is an interesting cat on TikTok.
Making them butthole videos, I'm telling you guys.
He'll be real close to the camera and he'll be coming up with some theories. I'm like, all right, James. Let me talk to you about flat Earth there, James.
Whoa.
That's a sneak preview there for Dave.
John the Automator, I do not. They keep telling me I'm eligible. I need to put some more content over there so that I'd like to do it. I'd like to be an affiliate over there. That's where the money is on that platform.
Yeah, the TikTok shop stuff though, if you can find an item over there and you can get it, I mean, like some of the payouts for those items, you're like, hey everybody, you come up with some skit, you're like, I bought me a new cowboy hat. I went from looking like a dork to looking like a
you know, and all the people that were selling the permanent Christmas lights, man, those guys made a killing on those things. They were making $12 and $15 a pop on those. Commissions.
Wait a minute. Permanent Christmas lights? Hell, the South is full of them because people put them up and they never take them down.
Okay, well, we're talking about ones that are relatively invisible if they're not turned on. When they're not on, and you can also turn them to, like just a clear amber color or whatever for outdoor lighting.
Brenda, please do not fall for that shit. Please do some research on that, Brenda, to understand why they really. You want to know why? There's two reasons why there's two main reasons why they want to ban TikTok. They can't control TikTok, so they can't control the spread of information. Is number one, and number two, and probably the most important part, it's probably gonna get this video banned. Is if you go over there and look, there is a lot of pro-Palestinian and against Israel.
Oh,
you screw around in this country and say anything against Israel, who controls the fucking United States of America, and you let that little nugget of information slip, and then you have yourself. I'm probably gonna have police out there in the next 30 minutes.
There's some really dodgy videos over there too.
Yeah, because you can say whatever you want.
You get on Instagram and you go. I mean, I'm literally watching Nazi stuff over on Instagram. And like the craziest stuff ever. Like I go to Facebook and YouTube to be entertained. I go to TikTok to be educated, and I go to Instagram when I want that dark humor to come out. I'm telling you, like it's crazy. TikTok is nothing compared to Instagram. Maybe I built my brick feed by feed, or built my feed brick by brick, by the stuff I watch. But
because if you look at who owns TikTok, TikTok is owned 60% by shareholders. There is, these are not.
It ain't. It's the us goyim are getting out of line because we start saying, free the Palestinians. Don't be killing the Palestinians. The go the
Say it. Say
most
it.
most of the Palestinians are Christians, but we're over there trying to defend the people that think we're a bunch of no goods. No goods. Go to
So Brenda, all you gotta do is search for one of the Democratic congressmen the other day said exactly was talking about the ban on TikTok, and he said that they said that the government is not able to control the propaganda.
Right.
There you go. They let the cat out the bag.
Senator Warner. The former governor of Virginia.
Yep.
Oh, I think what was it? What Elizabeth? What was? Isn't her last name
Elizabeth
Warner?
No, not Elizabeth Warren. Not that one.
Not that one. We're talking about Warner. Mark Warner.
Okay, not the former, not the 100th Indian.
Not the lunatic senator from Massachusetts.
I can tell you that since they brought TikTok back, my feeds are different. I've heard people say that the information is being stored on meta servers somewhere in Colorado, and that things are totally different. So I think that it's already been sold. I think that it's already under new ownership because my feed is totally different on my phone.
Yeah, the algorithm has been reset at a very minimum.
If I watch TikTok on my computer, it's a different feed than what I'm getting on my phone. It's different content. If they were worried about foreign ownership and they were worried about our information, you wouldn't be buying Shein. You wouldn't be buying from those type of apps. You wouldn't be buying from Alibaba. Those apps collect just as much of your information as TikTok. They don't care. It's about the spread of information, and it's about how our government loves to send billions of dollars to the tiny hat wearing people. And if you speak out against it, then bad things happen to you.
You didn't know I was this far down the rabbit hole with you, did you, John?
No, but I'm glad to see we're at the same junction. I'm glad to see you're there, buddy. And I'm a Christian, so for me, like it's a lot of eye-opening things got me here. And I'm not saying that everyone's bad, but like I think that everyone's just on their own team, except for us, because I'm a little bit further down that rabbit hole too.
Yeah, Larry, I don't trust the U.S. or China with my information. You're damn right.
Because none of it's secure.
Well, I mean, I've got an idea of what's happening, but I don't want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to be I don't want to be freedomed. I don't want to be democracy.
You don't want to be demoed.
Yeah, I don't want to be. I don't want to be shot. Is what I'm going to say.
John is trying to say he is not suicidal. So
yeah, I'm not. I love living. I don't want to be with Jesus yet. I have family to raise. But what you're seeing is, I think I like Trump as much as any other guy. But like this whole Stargate initiative and artificial intelligence, what we're watching is the boot that's going to be placed on the neck of humanity, and it'll never be removed, because once artificial intelligence is in place and they create technology with it, the boot will be firmly placed on our neck and we will be slaves. The worst dystopian nightmare. That's our future as humans, and it's inevitable.
Even ChatGPT will tell you the same thing.
Right.
Have you ever had a conversation with ChatGPT about its ultimate possible outcome?
I had one last night. I'll sit and talk to ChatGPT for 15, 20 minutes. And
if you get deep enough.
Yeah. It'll start agreeing with you. It's, I mean, it's like it's like you seem to have a really open mind about this. And
what an astute observation.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. You did it.
Well, you just need to do a YouTube video about it, and you'd become a billionaire.
To know why the guy that went from warning all of us about artificial intelligence is now on the team of artificial intelligence. I want to know what happened. I think that it's beast system stuff. I think the Bible says that one day you will not be able to sell without a mark. And I think that artificial intelligence is going to control everything. And we're close. Like they've already have solved some things like that would take a billion years. They figured out quantum computing. No longer is it ones and zeros, but they're ones and zeros at the same time. They figured it out. Like it's there's a lot of power there that could be used for good, but you know what's going to happen. They're not going to use it for good. They're going to use it for bad because they do. That's what happens.
Because man is ultimately greedy.
Yeah. Ultimately, all of us, I put myself into that boat too. Though I think that I'm a little bit more altruistic than most people, you know, but, you know, even me, I would probably not be a very good person to give a lot of power to.
I'm not greedy. Just give me $100 billion and y'all can have the rest.
I just don't need money. I don't want the money. Like the experiences is the only thing that what I'd want money for. Like, but I think that we could solve world problems and be able to, like, you have obviously if you cure all world disease, like you have to come up with solutions to overpopulation and overcrowding and stuff like that. But I I think that they've already thought all that through.
But we're not. The world is not overpopulating anymore.
No, it's not.
It is not. I mean, the Pacific Basin countries, they're concerned about their countries dying out because there's no new babies being made.
They're not just concerned. I mean, Japan is at a critical point already where they're literally paying people to live there.
Yeah. I
There's
mean,
only
Jake could paid a bunch of money to go over there and marry a Japanese girl and have a few babies.
People don't understand how fragile the world is. China is only 2 famine seasons away from total annihilation.
There's only there's only one continent on Earth that looks to have where a vast majority of the population growth is going to come over the next 50 to 100 years, and that's Africa. Because they're just like, hey, we're just going to keep screwing. We're not going to stop. Here we go. It's all party over here.
And they make the least importance to the world.
I'm not. There we go, chasing rabbits.
Depends on what you're.
I'm going to look at my.
Counting.
If you need cobalt, it's a good place to get cobalt.
Well, that's just it. I mean, stuff like that. But I'm just talking about.
It's all a cycle, though, Tom.
Yeah. But like I said, the world is dying out. All the movies, like in back in 1967 when the Lost in Space series came out, it was all about the world being overpopulated and they were searching other planets. Well, that's not happening. It's the opposite's happening.
All right. There's a big because people what they've done is they've created it so expensive. Like my children and Scott's children, they're a child. Where are they going to be able to afford to have kids? Like a decent house is $400,000.
Yeah.
Like they don't stand a chance.
I settle for Jacob just going on a date.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
well, I keep telling y'all, and I never get any feedback. I've started. I was thinking about a eBay resellers children's matchmaking service.
You're going to start selling children?
No, we're going to start hooking them up.
Straight.
He's going to start digging tunnels in New York City.
What's the plan here?
Scott says, I need a wife for Jacob, and I'll look down my Rolodex and say, okay, here's a potential.
That's what they have all the different apps for already.
Yeah, but
one more won't make any difference.
I'm not talking about an app. Speaking of needing to find a wife for somebody, he just walked by.
Don't be lonely at resellersonly.com. I'm gonna find me if I get remarried. I'm gonna find me a woman that can actually sell on Amazon because I can't.
There will not be another Mrs. Tom Hucks. There will not be.
There's only one way you're getting remarried.
If my wife dies, then I probably wouldn't get remarried.
Yeah,
There ain't
because
no way.
if you step out of line, I think you're a goner.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to be remarried. She's got me trained too well.
But
Right.
back to the people. You're talking about people not being able to afford anything. Like the biggest thing about like South Korea and Japan is the guys are not interested in getting married. They've done their, they've got out of college and they've done their required service for the military, and now they're in their late 20s, early 30s, and they want to have some fun, and they just not getting married.
Well, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that if you do get married as a man, what do you have to gain by that? There's very little that a man gains by getting married. He's going to essentially give away half of his stuff. A woman inside of a marriage, when there's a divorce, 70% of the divorces are filed by the woman. If the woman is college educated, it's 90%. So these young men are seeing these statistics and they're educated and they're learning things a lot more than our generation did. And they're like, hey, why do I want to get married? Because I've got, you know, if my wife decides she doesn't want me, she's going to leave. She's going to take my kids. She's going to keep my house, take half my retirement. And the laws are set up because of things like feminism and the way that the pendulum swings. It goes from one real far over here to real far over here. And we are over here now. And guys are like, why get married? And there's no benefit for me, and honestly, it's for most of the people in my age group, like most of my friends, they've all been divorced one time. Me and my wife are the anomaly that we've been together for 25 years. And, you know, so there's no benefit. There's no benefit for it. And there's people learn. They've seen their fathers have to pay child support and eat baked beans out of a can and struggle from paycheck to paycheck, and you can only do that for one or two generations before the part of the population that's getting screwed goes, hey, you know what, I can just not do this. I can just say I'm not going to be a part of it because I don't get a choice. If the woman doesn't want to keep the kid, she goes and has an abortion. But me, I'm strapped into servitude for the next 23 years of my life. So maybe I just don't want to be involved in this system. So they walk away. They're just young men are just walking away. They don't want to be, they don't want to be in a relationship.
And there's all these TikTok that's been blended together on YouTube videos of these girls just crying and carrying on because men just don't want to treat them like they want to be treated, and they're not taking care of them, and they're just not interested in having a relationship. Most of them that are doing all the boohoo and look real high maintenance to me.
And no, I'm not saying that all women are like that, but unfortunately, you only see the vocal minority. And when you see that, you're still being programmed to think, oh my God, how do I tell the difference between this one and this one? And what I tell to my sons, I said, you want to find somebody that shares your values. You want to find somebody that shares your beliefs. You don't want to marry someone. If my son grows up to be a crazy liberal, marry a crazy liberal. If you're a conservative, marry a conservative. Don't be a crazy liberal trying to marry a crazy conservative. You're not gonna mesh well. You got to find someone that you're friends with. Find someone you're friendly with. Find a person that if you like playing video games, find someone that likes playing video games. Don't marry some girl or some dude that loves playing video games if you absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
It doesn't take
just disappeared.
He's probably
he's on his way out the door.
He's like, I'm gonna leave this running
before Walmart closes.
Yeah, because they close. Yeah, because it's 9:00.
9, yeah,
But,
9 where almost 9 where he is.
But yeah, Mr. Sadie said 38 years here. It's possible, and it is possible. But you're from a different generation. I'm from a different generation. There, there, the like for I lived through the changeover from going from technology to from no technology to technology, and that technology, this after technology, it changed our world and it changed people like TikTok and stuff like that. Like it really feeds a narcissistic desire that people have
Tendencies, yeah.
to be acknowledged and to have importance. And not everyone that does TikTok is that way, but like it does really social, like dealing with this for 10 years, you can see how social media and how being a YouTube personality, how it will bring people a certain, I call it personality defects. It will bring them to the yard, and you have to learn to deal with those people. You have to learn to like avoid certain people. And yeah, it's tough. I couldn't imagine being a young kid today trying to find somebody, like trying to find a person that hasn't, because men get rejected on the front end, women get rejected on the back end. Men, if Scott goes up to a girl at a bar and he goes, "Hey, can I get your number?" and she doesn't like him, he goes, "No." Or she goes, "No, I'm not going to give you my number." But if a young girl walks up to a guy at a bar and he goes, "Can I get your number?" Like she'd be like, "Here's my number." But she doesn't get rejected on the front end because she gets rejected on the back end. After she gives that man what he wants, then he rejects her. And then he doesn't want her because he doesn't see her as potentially the type of person that he would want to be with in a relationship. He was just wanting, sex or whatever he got from her. And so like we just live in a weird world to where, it's just so strange that like it's really just 20% of the guys out here like getting 80% of the action. And then when you hear a woman say all men are the same, say no, it's all of those men are the same, because you do have, typically you have men out here that are really good, but they don't get noticed, or they are under 6 foot tall, or they don't have 6 inches swinging, or they don't have six-figure income. It's the sixes that the ladies like. And it's tough. I don't know what these kids are going to do. I tell my sons all the time. I said, when you get in a relationship, I told them, I said, I said, if I can help you get a house and you can put it on our farm, I said, but it all goes in like your mom's name or something. I said, so that, if you get married, you can be married for 5-6 years. And then if things work out, then, you can do something, you can work out a plan to where, you can have assets. But before that 7-year mark, I don't think it's worth it.
Well, for most states, gifts and wheeled items, they don't fall under they don't fall under divorce proceedings.
Right.
So if you give them 2 acres of land to build a house on it, or if he builds a house on it, then she don't have a right to it unless he's got children, and then
right,
he'll move home with you and let the wife and kids live in his house. That's the reason the Jakester is still a single, freewheeling bachelor.
It's cheaper to rent love by the hour than it is to try to buy it.
That's a T-shirt.
But that's not all, and I'm not speaking in generalizations, but that's what you ask for. You want to be independent. You want to be a strong woman. You want to go out there and let run through you in your 20s, and then you get to that, you hit the wall at 30, and you're like, hey, guess what? Now it's time for me to settle. And that's what happens, is that they come into a relationship and they might be dragging some kid from some other guy that they made a mistake in their 20s, and they like, I'm ready to settle. And for a guy like me, or a guy, like Jake or whatever, and they're, because we're not the alpha Chad or whatever, the ones that ran through them at the sorority parties. But we're the ones that now that they want to create a life with, because we're dependable, we're stable. But then they resent us for it. Then they're like, I settled for that, and
Right.
and this isn't me talking. This is me spending hours and hours and hours doing research and listening to what ladies have to say about the subject. And I'm not trying to hate on. I'm not. People are like, I want no one think I'm trying to hate on women. I'm just saying it's just our culture. Our culture is kind of shit anymore. We really have when we got away from God and we were like, hey, guess what? One man, one woman married together for life. And no matter what kind of obstacles that we come up against, we're going to stay together and we're going to work through them. And but now that's not the case anymore. And the statistics show that inside marriage that it's not the man that chooses to walk away most of the time. Now sometimes it is. There's always the outliers, but most of the time in marriage it's not for abuse and it's not for like neglect. It's just, I guess you just get boring and people do, they don't want nothing to do with you anymore. But that's not reselling, but it's just the truth. It's just
It's the truth.
it's
That's a part of your business plan.
The truth is, I'm going to Walmart. So
okay.
All right.
everybody have a nice weekend.
All right. Have a good one.
Because if I don't go now, it's already.
Be
I
careful.
enjoy Walmart at 3:00 in the morning, but
Bye, y'all. How do you get out of here?
I don't know.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.